Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. I just feel like I need to talk, and so I'm gonna talk a little bit. I want to start making a couple of videos, basically to help people and to teach them not just about drawing and about art, but about life. And I've never done this before. I'm kind of nervous about it. So I hope let's listen to some quiet, relaxing jazz and let's have a little talk about what I want the next couple of videos to be, because what I want to talk about is such a big thing, such an important thing that I don't think one video is gonna cover it. So, what am I talking about? I think we have a problem, and it's the vein of our existence. What is the problem? Well, I think there's a couple of them, and that's why I want to make a couple of videos about it. But we can start just throwing everything out there, because if I don't start somewhere, I'm never gonna make videos about it. Okay, so let's just throw everything out there and then we can focus one by one. So the problem, there's a lot of people I feel like don't know how to learn, don't know how to teach themselves. I feel like in school you learn to memorize and you learn facts, and you learn how to copy and use words, but you don't really they don't I don't feel like they teach you how to learn, how to be independent. There's a lot of like cheap mentality, so to speak. Like I won't get into that yet, but I do feel like there has been very few times in school, and this was years ago, but I remember there was very few times that I felt like I have to teach myself. I have to figure this out. And those, I felt like they were really fun, because I had to like go on an adventure and figure it out. Here, I'm gonna move slightly over here. Okay, so what else? What else is the problem? Well, I am seeing when I talk to people a lack of motivation. Like, people sometimes, I guess, want to do something, but they don't. And I get this sometimes, like, we feel really lazy, or maybe it's just not really lazy, but we don't know what to do, or how to overcome, and we don't even know what the problem is called, but we know it's inside, right? That's something I want to help you guys get through it, and I think it depends a lot on how we were raised, but it's also important to understand that just because it's like the throw of dice. You don't know what your situation is like and what your life has been like and what you've been taught, but it's your responsibility, my bad, to get ahead, to learn how to be better and to overcome your own problems. And I get that it can be extremely hard, because nobody teaches you that. Nobody tells you, well, even if you had a hard time, you can overcome it. Nobody even tells you that. And so it can feel really frustrating, because you feel like you can't. Nobody tells you you can. Nobody tells you how. So to, mind blow yourself into believing basically that you can is nearly impossible. And I see this a lot with other artists too. It's like, well, I'm never gonna get there, and things like that. And I want to help you guys understand how to create your own journey to get where you want to be. That's something that I feel like I'm on that journey, and I figure out how to get on that path, and I need you guys to feel better about your life as I come. I don't even know how to say this, but I mean, it's just really hard how to start your journey, basically. Like, some people say they want something but they don't get it, even though they could, but they don't realize they can. But something like that, and it's really psychological, and I want to talk about that. And then there's so many topics I could talk about, like artist block and burnout and anxiety, and I want to get to all of these because I feel like even though they are art related, it's not just art related, like it's human related, you know? So there's that. So I want to teach you guys how to learn, how to not give up. You know, there's a difference between giving up and taking a break. You don't want to burn yourself out no matter what it is you're doing. And I don't even know, I feel like I am going to keep jumping from topic to topic, okay? And then, of course, because this is mostly art related, I am gonna do some tutorials specifically for drawing on how to draw, like how to learn how to draw, basically. So I would give you some tips about, well, this is how I learned how to draw hands, alright? It's not just you take a course and magically you can learn hands. It's not exactly like that. Or, well, practice hands, but how do you practice hands, you know? So I want to get into the really detailed steps so you can take today one step, and that way, you know, you understand it. Like, if you take one day, take one Saturday, I don't know, or whatever day you have off, and you focus on one thing, you really take the time, you're gonna get better already. Because it's not just using your hand and practicing and understanding how to move your hand, it's also pushing yourself mentally to do something. So it's not, that's why it's not just art related. It can be about anything you want to do in life. That's what I want to help you guys with, to be able to do anything you want and how. Because if nobody's gonna tell you how, I'm gonna teach you how to figure that out. That's what I want to do. So I'm gonna keep this video short, so not a lot of people just leave if they see a video that's too long. I hope you guys stay tuned, and hopefully I can help somebody out.